What is up, New World? We're just Game Master Coaching here, plopping out another New World video for you guys. Today I wanted to show you guys the fastest and the easiest route to actually unlock all of your glyphs. So starting out, I made a sheet that shows you exactly which numbered glyphs you're getting throughout your main story quest, in order from which one you get at the beginning to the very end, and then what you'll have by the time you finish your main story quests. And then after that, the route that you'll take to get the rest of them. So whenever you first start off getting into Brimstone Sands, you're going to start out in this southern area. Your main story quests are going to take you up to this main outpost here, and then through this area here, and then kind of over here towards where 11 is. As you start getting to this area around 11, you'll be knocking out some quests inside of there. It'll have you start moving towards where it says 19 through 16. That's going to be the main town. On your way through this part, you'll stop here, grab 11, and then start making your way up to the main town along with your main story quests. You'll be able to grab all of these in between your main story quests, and they'll fit perfectly, so you won't have to force it or anything like that. You just see that you're close, you just nab it. So you'll grab 11, you'll move up, go up to the main city. After you get to the main city, you'll be able to turn in your quests there, your main quest, get a new quest, and that new quest is going to send you over to where this 4 and 5 is at. There will be a new side quest that you will be able to get the 5th glyph from the guy at the very bottom of the stairs. He will give you the quest to get the 5th glyph, and then it'll line up perfectly with the 18th glyph. So once you get that first quest, you can go ahead and start doing your aqueduct quest. You'll go up there, go up to the aqueduct, do the first part of the main quest, and then on your way back from this first part, you'll stay on top of the aqueduct, go all the way down the aqueduct to the very end. You'll drop off onto a little ledge, and underneath that ledge will be the glyph number 5. And then from there, you can hop down and knock out the rest of your main story quest. There will be 2 other quests, things that you have to grab for your main story quest. And then the last part of the quest will be where 18 is at. After you get glyph 18, you'll go back up to where you got the 5th quest, turn that in. He will give you another quest for the glyph number 4. You'll knock that out, finish that all the way through. You'll go to the top of this area and you will end up opening up a portal. And then from that portal, you'll open that, go through that. And then once you get through that portal, you'll go and talk to Anna, and she will give you the Heartstone quest. And that will lead you to glyph number 15. You will complete that quest, go all the way up there, go to the very top of that building, and then after you get to the top of that building, you'll have to hop down and then jump into a room, and then finish the rest of your Heartstone quest. And then inside of that balancing little, I forget what that's called, but inside that balancing room where you get your heart gem, your first heart gem, there will be a portal there that you can turn around, open up that portal, and it'll send you right back to Anna, and then you can turn that in. After you talk to Anna and turn that in, you climb up behind Anna, up this little walkway, and then you'll have to do a little ledge fall down to get to the glyph number 1. You'll fall down a couple ledges and then get that glyph. After you drop down those ledges, it'll have you go over here to, I think it's called Hermopolis. Right here next to the main city. You will grab your 16th glyph from inside of there. It'll have you do a couple of different puzzles. You'll go inside this glowing floor, and then inside there on the opposite side of that room, there will be the 16th glyph inside of there. After you knock that out, you can go back to the main city, and then inside of the main city, there will be a quest called Ancient Glyphs that you can grab, that is on the eastern side of that main city. Plop outside that city, go a little southeast to this little town, and then you'll grab this glyph. After that, you can go back to the main city and then come back around, and you're going to be going down to about 9. Your main story quest should be sending you down to that 9 area to do a quest. And inside of that area, there is going to be another glyph that you can nab there. And then from there, you can hop over this ledge, and in this area where it has 3, 6, 7, 8, and 20, you will be grabbing 3, 20, and 7 out of that area. They're all scattered throughout this area. You can grab 3, then you can go grab 20, then you can grab 7. After that, you'll continue to follow your main story quest until almost the end of the main quest line, where you will move into where 12 is. you'll get 12 from your main story quest, and then you'll knock that out, which is from the quest challenging the Pharaoh. You'll do a little jump puzzle, hop through all this stuff, and then the glyph will be on this middle platform. Watch out for this goat because it is crazy and it will try and knock you off of this. And then after that, you'll finish that main story quest where you kill the guy at the end. Hop down, and then you'll go to your next main story quest, which will bring you to a trial for Ascension, pretty much. There's like 9 realms you have to pass through. So 14 will be the last glyph with the main quest storyline. So what you'll end up doing is to get through those 9 realms. There's a book that they give you in your documents called Tales of Brimstone Sands. It's called the Book of Gates. So this will show you the order of the different glyphs in here that you have to actually select so that you can get through the 9 different realms. H is the beginning, so you can completely disregard that. That's the first level. You don't use that at all, but what will end up happening is starting at the first level, you'll have to do this B one. That will be the first key to get to the next level, and then you'll go straight down to this like hook looking one, and then to P, and then after that you'll go to the middle column, starting at the top, do the hourglass one, the upside down A, and the diamond to get through those, and then after that it'll go E, the backwards slanted G, and then the A, and then you'll get through all of those. After you get through all of those, you will end up doing you'll come out and you have to go back in and do a boss fight, a solo boss fight. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. There's a couple little mobs, nothing too crazy. And then at the end of that, in the very back, after you kill this guy, there will be glyph number 14 that you will grab. And that will be all of the glyphs and everything that you'll get through your main story quest line. So after you finish all the main story quests, that will be completely done for you. The next thing that you'll want to do is go and collect the kind of like scattered ones. So there isn't very many, and they're not like super far spread apart, and you can hit them all kind of at one time. So what you'll end up doing is coming up here to 13. I usually take this fast travel shrine that I got during my my main story quest next to the ennead, go north and grab that 13th one right here. And then after that, I will run over to the 10th one and grab it in here. And then I will grab 23 down here. And then I will grab 25 up here in these sulfur pits. After 25, I'll take this teleport shrine and I'll teleport to where I did the 4th and 5th quest. And then from there, I go to the very top, and then I use the teleport thing to go to where Anna was. And then I just jump off from there and start going south down to this 26 sulfur pit. Go to the sulfur pit and grab the 26 glyph, and then you'll make your way south over here to this kind of elite area. You don't actually have to fight anything to get these. What you'll end up doing is you'll walk around this path. You'll go to the left side of this mountain, climb over the left side of it, and on the very back of this mountain, there's like a flat little place where you can jump down, and inside this little hole in the rock, the second glyph is going to be inside of there. After that, I end up running south to the teleport shrine, teleport to the to this other teleport shrine over here above 24, and then I end up walking down south and grabbing 24. And 24 is kind of hidden. There isn't really a named place where you find it, but you'll see a bunch of stone rocks, and then behind the stone rock there will be a glyph in there, and that will be all of the glyphs that have to do with what you can do on your own. The last 5 glyphs, 4 of them will be elite areas, and then the 5th one will be from after you kill the last boss in the ennead. So with the last 5, I put them in red to kind of just let you guys see that, hey, you need a group for these. The ones that have blue next to them are not super crazy. The elite areas, the 2 elite areas, 6 and 21, it's literally just getting to the top of them. At the top of these areas, there is a glyph that you can grab. You just need a decent group, probably like 2-3 people, somebody with DPS, so that way you can get through these areas. But the 2 elite arenas are pretty gnarly. You need a really good group to actually knock out these areas, and at the end of them, you have a short time to actually capture the glyphs at the end of those. And then the ennead is just the expedition. At the end of the expedition, you'll be able to grab that glyph at the end of that. But I came out with this content so that way you guys can knock this out as fast as possible. It took me a few hours to actually get this stuff together so that I could give it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got a couple of different videos coming out pretty soon. There's a ton of money making stuff that's happening right now on the market that I'll be talking about pretty soon, and I'll do some different chest runs with this new area, and this will kind of prepare you whenever you get these glyphs for those videos in the future. But if you guys want to catch those, make sure and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.